Dr. Adrian, aka Dr. Real Estate Jackson. We are back with another one. Okay. 2 years ago, we did a video right here, standing in this spot on Oakleaf. And to this day, it's one of our most popular videos, and we have moved a lot of people into this area. And the reason being is because first, it's only about 20 minutes away from NAS Jax, so you tend to find a lot of military families in this area. So today, what we're gonna show you is we're gonna show you the amenities, we're gonna show you the housing, we're gonna show you the shopping, a little bit everything about the neighborhood. And you'll find out why 26,000 people call this Masterplan community home. And you're going to wanna stay to the end. Why? We're gonna show you a little hidden gem out here that you may want to check out or possibly call home. Let's get to it. All right, so we had to start off at the amenity center. Right behind me is the actual clubhouse. In phase one, the first amenity center, which you'll have two out here. Now you have to understand, Oakleaf is 6,400 acres of just space. So you'll have a lot of room for recreation. And in this area right here, your CDDP fees, what they're paying for is the amenity center. So you have a water park over in this area. You have the swirly slide thing that goes on. You have a zero entry pool for children to go out and play. And of course you have a lap pool at the very back that's heated, that's for, of course, swimming. I believe we have a swimming team out here in Oakleaf, and I absolutely love this area. A lot of communities boast and say we have resort style swimming pool, XYZ. This community actually provides those things. Now in the back, it's a courtyard that's absolutely gorgeous, a place to go sit, relax. And if you go further back, there's a lake, and that's one of my favorite spots. If I ever want to think, sit, relax, that's generally where I'm going to be. But you have your basketball courts, you have your tennis courts. This is only the first amenity center, and you also have a fitness center. Now it's not as large as the one we're going to see on the other side, but you definitely have it if you're that type of person that absolutely loves to work out. You can jump up here real quick and get you a workout. There's about 15 miles of walking and biking trails in this area, soccer fields, you name it, it's probably going to be found right here at the amenity center number one. But we're going to show you the second one as well. Let's go. All right, so we're in phase two, right? Now, if you've watched some of our videos, you'll know that this is our spot. We love to shoot here. So this gives us a different feel than you'll find in phase one. Phase one, you kind of get that southern comfort. Out here, you get peace, relaxation. You just get to walk, right? There's a trail that goes all the way around the soccer field that's right here behind us, slash football field. And many times when you're coming out here, you'll see kids out there running and galloping. And I absolutely love that. Why? Because you don't see kids outside anymore, always inside playing video games. Now, in this amenity center, you will get some of the same things that you'll get in phase one. Now you will have your pool with that water slide that swiggles all the way down into the water. You will get that resort style swimming pool out here. You do have a fitness center, which I can honestly say is larger than what you'll find in phase one. You will also get your tennis courts out here. You get your basketball courts out here. But one of the things I absolutely love, and I'll tell you this, it's this, right? Like this lake that's in front of me, you'll see ducks out here. You'll see people walking the trails. And these amenities come within your HOA, CDDs. This is what you're paying for. These are the grand amenities. But you'll also, in neighborhoods, you'll find smaller parks for families, right? So you can take your kid down the street, walk them down there, tire them out so they can go home and they can go to sleep. But that's what Oakleaf is built on. It's built on convenience, it's built on family. It actually has 15 miles of walking trails, biking trails out here for your convenience. That's why you have the shopping. That's why you have these grand amenities. And so what we're going to do is continue this tour and show you what's next. Spin move. Oakleaf is a very well established community. So what you're going to find out here is generally pre-existing. There's a little bit of new construction, but we're going to talk about that later. On the market right now, there's 392 homes for sale. Mostly you're going to find contemporary ranch and 2 stories. Now this is a large footprint. So we're talking about 15 different neighborhoods in Oakleaf. Now if you're looking for a townhouse, it's generally going to start you around $230,000. If you're looking for a single family, one of the largest, 2,700 square feet, is going to be in the range of $575,000. But there's one community, a little higher price, completely different lifestyle, you want to check out now. And that neighborhood is Eagles Landing. So this neighborhood has 18 holes of championship golf, and it's been cited on many different websites. But I couldn't tell you about all the amenities out here because it's not necessarily a part of Oakleaf. It's its own community. So I came out here to check out my best friend so we could talk about it together. Coach. So, babe. Good. What's going on? So, first of all, this is my man, 100 Gram, best friend in the world, ACC basketball legend with Clemson. He's a Hall of Famer, All-American. Look, franchising, speaking, coaching. He does a little bit of everything. He actually used to live in this community. Coach, tell me about all the amenities out here.
So many, and it was wonderful for raising my 4 kids. But if you start with the main clubhouse, then that was a place that the kids could actually go and just be themselves. Building blocks, art, drawing, the whole nine, it could be there. Up front, they also have the canoes and the paddle boats. There's literally a little mainstream lake up there that they can actually go live on the lake for a little bit of while. They've got a miniature golf course up there as well. And they got the most amazing pool. It looks like Aquatica.
Right.
It's unbelievable. Slides, the whole nine is beautiful. Then you come back towards this way and you got the gym. And the full gym has a full court basketball court, 8 baskets inside. It's got the full gym upstairs, everything you can want, free weights, ellipticals, and all this, everything is upstairs. And then on the backside, tennis, but then obviously the newest rage in the world, pickleball.
Which nobody knew about 3 years ago, guys.
They got their own pickleball over there. It's unbelievable. And for me, obviously, it's golf. I love going 18-hole championship golf. Members range in the back. Unbelievable track, and we're in Jacksonville, so the weather's awesome. You got a clubhouse, Adrian, that's it's fine dining. They got absolutely phenomenal food. Service ain't always great.
Right.
It's gotten better. But for the most part, indoor, outdoor dining, it's unbelievable food. They cater. They have special events here, live music. They do a little bit of everything.
First of all, we didn't even tell you about the real estate out here, right? He owned the house out here. It's like 4,700 square feet, huge, big, crazy. But when we're looking at the MLS, and I'm looking at houses they're actually selling out here, I'm looking at houses going for no more than like 800,000. We're talking about huge footprints up to about 6,000 square feet, and you will not find that. Coach, you've been here for what, 20, 30? I ain't aging him right now. He's been here for a minute, but let me help you out real quick. You're not finding that size house inside of a golf course community in Jacksonville anywhere. What was one of the favorite things about this neighborhood?
I think it was knowing that my kids could go out and play, because with the state of the world, that becomes a concern for most people. But knowing that my kids can actually go out front, actually can go away from me, and I felt safe. You know, I think that's one of the things that's missing in the world today, and it exists here.
Yeah.
You know, and that was what was one of the real advantages of being here.
You heard it, guys. It's not for me. He told you about the amenities. He told you about the safety, because as a realtor, I cannot say that. But we're going to get back to our tour. Coach.
You got it, man. Appreciate you.
Dr. Coach, as always. And we're out. Okay, so seeing that majority of Oakleaf is pre-existing, there are 3 opportunities, 3 different neighborhoods that are actually offering you right now new construction. The first one that we're in right now is Waterford Ranch at Oakleaf, and they have about 79 lots that need to be sold. And if you can see behind me, there are a lot of quick move-in. So this is one of the neighborhoods. We're going to show you this one first, and we're going to go over to the next one. But first off, I want to show you what models they have inside of this community. And houses are going to range anywhere from about $350,000 up to about $450,000 in Waterford Ranch. Okay, so right now we're in the Ruby model, right? This is the smallest model that they actually have inside of this community. It's 1,812 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and of course a 2-car garage for all of those calling said, I need a new construction, but it has to have a 2-car garage. They're not building 1-car garages anymore on single family homes. That was the 80s, 70s, 60s. This has a 2-car garage. But as you can see right now, I'm on the back patio relaxing, and this is an open concept, so it goes straight back to the front door. So it's kind of a split plan where you have most of your hot rooms up front, so you don't have to deal with the guests or the kids, and you can relax in the back of the house where you'll find the master bedroom, and you'll find that also that glass feature. You know, everybody's looking for glass right now. Nobody wants the silver. Crazy, but this is the perfect home for someone looking to downsize. But we're going to check out the next home now. All right, so now we're in the Slate. It's 2,070 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, and of course, 2-car garage again. But one thing I love about this property, and I had to actually walk it so you can get a feel for it, is you're gonna find, of course, your bedrooms up front, but it has something special for those people who are actually moving here with say a mother or a father that need their own place. Now, on this side over here, you're going to get a bedroom over here. You're going to have the bathroom that both of these will share, and then you're going to have another bedroom on this side, but that's not what's special about this place. When we're coming around here, of course, you have your laundry room, which is at the front of the house, but here, right, this is an ensuite. Now, lately, we've been getting a lot of calls for people who are looking for a location, an area for their family members to actually stay. So you have a full bedroom here, you have their closet, and of course, you're going to have their bathroom with a shower. All right, so coming back into here, right? Open space, you have a full dining table inside of here. You have a living room space that actually connects to this back. One thing I love about this house, and I believe all of Richmond has it, is these large sliders that actually gives you that outdoor, indoor feel. So if you actually want to make it feel a little bit larger or enjoy the breeze coming through, you get it right here. Stepping into the kitchen. Now, I did not mention this in the last home, but this is a gas community. So everything that you're finding in here has already been been spec'd out. It's already been pre-chosen, but you're going to get the countertops, of course. One thing I love about this is touchless. I don't know if y'all have watched other videos, but I always touch this to see if it's going to get dirty. And then the pantry over here, nice size pantry, storing all those cookies and candies, the things that I shouldn't be eating. And then we're gonna step into the master. Now, walking into the master, we're gonna look at scale. I'm always talking about scale, guys. Look, get low. So y'all kind of see the scale of this closet. You add a couple more racks, man, you can actually get into this closet. Coming over here, nice size master bedroom. I love all the lighting, natural lighting that's flowing inside of this place. And then we step into my domain. Let's just talk about this for a second. Let's get in here and take a bath. I'm not that tall, guys, so you might have to fight to get inside of this tub. You see where my legs are right now, but majority of builders are not offering tubs. So this is one of the plans that you can actually get a tub in. Of course, we have the glass enclosure and then the throne room. So let's hit the last property in this neighborhood. All right, so right now we are in the Moonstone. It's the largest plan that they have out here by Richmond at 2,600 square feet. Now, everything inside of these homes are actually going to come spec'd out. So Richmond used to allow you to go to a design center. Now they're going to actually put everything inside of the property. And I can say this, I'm happy about it. Why? Because you're going to get the flooring that you like without having to pay for it in the upgrade. You're also going to get the countertops that you like. Standing right now in the kitchen to my right, what you're going to find is the outdoor space that brings you inside of the property. I mean, they have large sliding doors and you can actually open that to get the breeze if you have a screened in patio. Very large living space when we're talking about the living room. You have your dinette area where you can sit down and eat with a full-size table. And downstairs, you'll actually find one room that's either going to be a flex space or it's going to be an office. So you can turn it into a bedroom if you so choose to, or you can keep it as a flex area for those who are working from home. All right, so we made our way upstairs. As soon as you come upstairs, of course, you're going to see this loft area. Great for spending time with family. You put your TV on the wall and you guys can chill up here. Now, you're going to find 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms upstairs. One of the things that I love about this house is the size of the laundry room. It is located upstairs as well, and not just enough room for your washer and dryer, but you can actually put a sink inside of there if you're choosing to wash those things off and kind of put the cabinets up top. That's what some of you love to do, a fancy laundry room. Look, I just wash clothes. I don't need all that. Now, one of the things that gets everybody when they come into this property, okay, the master bedroom is it's big. It's a big master bedroom. You have a bed, you have 2 end tables, and I always like to tell you guys about scale, so you have a king size bed. But what everybody goes crazy about is once you pass that bathroom, you move into a closet. Now, ladies, yeah, I know you don't want to give the closet up to a man. This is actually the second largest room in this house. So you have tons of storage to put anything you want. I would probably put my dresser in there and just have a bigger room. But you've seen this now. We've shown you these properties out here. Let's move on to the next part of the tour. So let's get into the shopping. Right now we're in Oakleaf Town Center, and this is primarily where you'll find anything you want. So if it's food, Oakleaf Town Center. If you're looking to get your hair cut, Oakleaf Town Center. If you're looking to get your nails done, Oakleaf Town Center. This is 850,000 square feet of nothing but food and shopping, and it's located right off of Argyle Forest, leading back into Oakleaf Plantation Boulevard. But I wanted to come out here real quick and show you one of my favorite spots. Now, even though I should not be eating here, my stomach does not do well with milk at all. I had to bring you guys out to Brewster's, and the reason I brought you out here because this is what it represents, like Oakleaf family. Like, you can come out here, sit, relax, people watch, what most of us love to do, but it gives you that family atmosphere outside eating ice cream. Now, right across from me, you're going to find Panda Express. Behind me, I think there's a tropical smoothie, and I love this area in Oakleaf Town Center. Reason being, I stay about 5 minutes away, so if I'm not working, guess what, guys? I'm a hermit crab. I'm sitting in the house. I can duck off here real quick, grab something that I need at Publix, or grab something I need at Target, and I can go home. Now, the stores out here that you'll find, of course, I said at Target, the women's mecca, where they love to shop, and it's a super center, guys. You have your Ross, you have your Kohl's, you have your Home Depot for the fellas and the DIYers. You have Five Guys Burgers and Fries. There's like 3 Japanese restaurants out here, and of course, Starbucks. Now, if you're looking to do some shopping for groceries, of course, you're gonna have Publix, but you also have Aldi, which is generally my favorite store. I go there first before I end up going over to Publix to get the rest of the things that I need. So if you can't find what you're looking for inside of this area, there's a problem, and it's not the location. Now, if you're looking for something fancy for dining, you're not gonna find it. What you're gonna find is casual, family-friendly restaurants, and about 2.5 miles from here, there's another area called Oakleaf Commons where you can also do some shopping at Publix. I barely go out there, but I do go out there for one reason. There's a place called Akaya, and they do a salmon skin salad. Listen. You heard me. Phenomenal. If you're ever into Japanese and salmon, and you need to go out there, but let's get going with this tour. All right, guys, I had to make a quick stop real quick. I need to show you where we are on the map. So you see this little green flag over here? This is Oakleaf. This is the Oakleaf area, which you'll find on the west side of town. And I wanted to start a little bit further out so you can see how far things are. One, if you're looking at going to the airport, we're looking at probably a 38-minute drive. If we're looking at going to the beach, here it is over here, where you have your Atlantic, Neptune, Jacksonville Beach, Ponte Vedra Beach. It just runs the entire strip of A1A over here. That's going to be a 42-minute drive. So those who are beachgoers who love to go to the beach understand it's going to be a 42-minute drive. Downtown, we're going to get there in about 29 minutes, but I want to drill closer in. So if those are looking for shopping, there's two places. One, we're talking about the Oakleaf Town Center. It's going to be right here. So if you're in Oakleaf, you're talking about a matter of minutes to actually getting to the town center if you're looking to do some shopping. But if you're looking to go to a mall, over here, Orange Park. It's a 16-minute drive from Oakleaf, generally around the town center. For you to get to Oakleaf Mall, for you to get the Clay County Mall, it's not necessarily my favorite place to be, but it's definitely for those who like to shop. You have a mall only 16 minutes away, and I could not go any place without saying here, right here. You see that? That is called Palermo's, right? If you're looking for Puerto Rican food, this is the place you want to go. Their food is absolutely amazing, and I've taken so many customers to this place and they've all enjoyed it. You may want to check that out. But for those who are in the military, here's a naval station, right? You're talking about a 21-minute drive to actually get to work, and that's why we talked about this neighborhood being great and full of people that have served our country, because there's only a 21-minute drive. But that's where we are on the map. So let me get back to the tour. All right, so let's talk about schools. Now, we've talked about this in numerous videos, and you're going to find some of the top-ranked schools right here in the Clay County area. And if you're in the community of Oakleaf, you can have your children in those schools. Now, according to niche.com, we have the first Oakleaf Village Elementary, which is an A- school. Discovery Oaks Elementary, it's an A-rated school. Oakleaf Junior High, B+, Plantation Oaks Elementary, B+, and of course, right behind me, we have Oakleaf High School, which is a B+ school as well. Now, overall, the rankings of Florida as far as high schools goes, this is 217. In the Jacksonville metro area, we're looking at 16, and in the public school district, this is the second rated high school. So if you have those children still going to school, you may want to check out Oakleaf for their top ranking schools. All right, last stop on the tour, Double Branch. Now, Double Branch is by Pulte Homes, and we did another video on Pulte Homes, so you got to see that model. But this community, Double Branch, we absolutely love. And the reason I say that is because it's like a hidden gem, and it's not from us saying that. We've literally sold 5 homes on the exact same street after viewing homes in other neighborhoods, and people tend to fall in love with this community. Another reason that it's a hidden gem, you can tap into Oakleaf amenities, which is only 7 minutes away from here. So if you're looking for a property where you don't have to pay CDD fees, but you can opt in if you so choose, this would be the community for you. HOAs, $38 a month. And when people are looking for larger lots, you'll get that in this community. We have one customer with a home that literally has the biggest lot in the community, and it's crazy as far as size goes. Now, pricing in this community, you're going to start about $350,000 to $500,000 base price, but you'll be hard pressed, even at $500,000, to get past that $600,000 range, putting all the finishes that you want inside of that property. So we're going to check out a couple models. Let's go. So now we're in the Mystique model. Now, this isn't the smallest floor plan that they offer, but this is the smallest model inside of this community. Coming in at 2,149 square feet, it can be configured as a 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom. It comes with 3 bathrooms, and you have a 2-car garage. One thing I've always loved about Pulte is the open space. So as soon as you walk into the door, first thing you're going to notice is wider hallways, and you can appreciate that when you're used to walking homes with those really cramped hallways as soon as you walk through the property. But one of the features that a lot of people are are loving about this home is, of course, they have somewhat of an ensuite, right? One side of the property, you're going to find a bedroom with a bathroom, and it's completely sectioned away from everyone else. A lot of people moving here have been talking about moving with their parents, so they wanted that little space or nook for their parents. Other side, you're going to find 2 bedrooms with a shared bathroom, and I love it when you walk into the kitchen, right? I didn't think I loved blue until I seen how this kitchen was laid out with the blue cabinets, and they actually have marbling inside of the countertops that is blue as well. But you'll have your dining area, you'll have your living room, and it's all open space. So if you're looking to have your family in town, you're looking to do barbecues, cookouts, things like that, you have enough where you can talk to everyone, but you don't feel cramped here. Looking at the back patio, one thing I love about that is this one actually overlooks the lake. Now, I would suggest you get this because it adds to that outdoor-indoor space that you can actually have. If you would screen in the patio, then you have an excellent place to just sit, relax on those cool, breezy days where you just want to sit back, read a book, drink some coffee, have a beer on the back patio. That's what you can do. So when we walk into the master bedroom, one thing I love about this is the tray ceilings and the amount of light that comes in from those huge windows that Pulte seems to absolutely love. You typically don't get a normal size window in most rooms. You typically get the bigger windows, so it's pouring in a lot of natural light. You have the option of actually doing a tub and a shower, or you can just do the full super shower with his and her sinks inside of the bathroom, and it goes straight down into a tunnel into this large master closet. Now, this home starts at around $400,000, and for $400,000, this is actually a steal. I love this model, and it's popular for one reason: the openness of this space. All right, so this is Big Papa's house right here, guys. We're walking into the Oakleaf, and this house is massive. We're talking about 3,692 square feet. It can be configured as a 4-bedroom or a 5-bedroom. It can be a 2.5 bath to a 4 bath, and we're talking about a 3-car garage. Now, as soon as you walk in, the first thing you'll find is your guest bedroom. Now, this is a huge guest bedroom. So if you have guests coming in town, or you have a mother-in-law or father-in-law that need a place downstairs and don't necessarily need to go upstairs, this is the perfect size room. Coming out, of course, you have your guest bathroom that will be shared by people that's coming over your house. Of course, it's called guest bathroom. Now, coming into the living space, now I want you to just see how huge this living room actually is. Now, this carpet right here in the middle, I would have to say this is probably 18 feet by 12 feet. This is a massive size carpet right here. So you're looking at living space inside of this home. This is for the people that are moving down from DC that are used to having basements, but they're losing a lot of space. They want to downgrade some, but this right here is an amazing space to do that. Now I'm looking at these pocket doors, giving you that outdoor indoor feel. And on this one, they actually have 2. I know this is not a standard, but this is the type of space, sitting on the water, having it all screened in, looking over at the lake, sitting on the back porch, having a barbecue. This is the type of living you're getting inside of this community. One of the reasons I call it a hidden gem, because you definitely have deeper lots and wider lots in this area. Now, coming over here, I just want to show you this real quick. It's actually already set up if you wanted to do an outdoor kitchen, or you can come inside and have your regular kitchen. Now, one of the things we've told you before, right? Pulte has higher standards, so you'll never see laminated countertops. This is not something that you would have to buy when you go to the design studio. You're talking about stainless steel, no stick. You have storage underneath the stairs. And as I come around, I want to show you this. So you have a gas stove. So this is a gas community. Everyone knows I love gas. I used to be a chef. So this is what I like to cook with. Of course, you have your Texas kitchen. And I want you to come in here. Hold on. This is your pantry. So I don't know if you're prepping for doomsday. This might be the one you need. Look at that. Huge. Like this right here is a bunker. I don't think y'all understand. That's a massive, you don't get pantries that big. Come on, let's make our way over to the laundry space. So you definitely have additional storage over here for when you're first walking in. You can have your drop-off zone here, but then you walk into your laundry room. This is a pretty large room, large space, and they do offer these utility sinks if you do want one inside of your laundry space. Not to mention your coffee. I don't know a lot of y'all, but I'm absolutely in love with my coffee, so that's a great place for a coffee bar. Let's get upstairs. Natural light, huge loft. mouth open. Come on. Now, for the men, you're probably not going to get peace. You're probably not going to get this room, but this would make a nice family room, game room, or media center for you and the entire family. Now, right off to the side of the loft, we have the first bedroom. Now, this one actually comes with its own bathroom, which means if you have an older kid that want to stay here, it's giving that multi-generational. You have your grandfather, grandmother, they're downstairs. You have your son, 18, 20, going through college. They're upstairs with their own bathroom. Now, for the little ones, we go down the hall. Now, off to your right, you're going to have your first bedroom. There it is. Coming back, we have our second one. So you have two twins in here, just to show you the scale of this house itself. Two twins inside of this room, and then they have a walk-in closet. You have a bathroom that they both share, and then we're going into the master. Now, I can say this, you have a storage right here, but this master is huge. Enough space. Now, this is a king size bed, and you have two end tables, you still have an open door, and then if you look over here, you have a desk. Now, one of the things I would love to wake up to every morning is looking out of this window. If you're going to get a water lot, and that's all we have back here is your flake or lake, but it's still peaceful to wake up in the morning, actually have some coffee. Now, ladies, I'm gonna give you a warning right now. Don't lose your mind. The closet inside of this bathroom, crazy. So this is your disclaimer to be prepared for your heart palpitations. Come on. First, we're gonna go this way. So this is your master suite. Now this shower, you know I'm going to get in, guys. Beautiful shower, very large, glass feature, open in the back, and this right here is ingenious to me. So you don't have to run up here, get wet and run back while you're cold or you're getting burnt up. You just turn it on and off right here with a seating area. I'm gonna be honest, I'll never understand why the seating area is this far back, but you do have his and her sinks, so you don't have to fight over space, and plenty of cabinetry at the bottom that will allow you to store as much as you possibly can of hair products. I guess that's what you're doing. Now, here we go. Of course, you have your throne room, but here's the closet, guys. Are you ready? You ready? Come on. This is side A. So you have hang racks from the top, bottom, and then you have some over here. Now turn around over here to this side, and we have shoes. We have shoe, and then we get into an entire another side. This is beautiful, right? Like, this is one of the things when I walk inside of this property that kind of sold me, and the fact that I can put this entire home together and probably still be under $600,000 in Duval County with 3,600 square feet. This is why this place is a hidden gem to us. All right, so we showed you guys around. We showed you the amenities. We showed you where to shop, where to eat. We showed you some new construction in the neighborhood. We showed you the schools. We showed you around Oakleaf and everything you pretty much need to know about moving there. But I always like to end these videos with something called things to consider. Not pros, not cons. They're great for some, may not be so great for others, but at least I told you it's not my job to try to sell you on the neighborhood. It's my job to give you information about the neighborhood, and it's your job to see if this neighborhood works for you. So I'm gonna start with number one, traffic. With 26,000 people inside of the Oakleaf area, it's a very, very large area. You have to consider there's going to be some traffic, but I'm not talking about stop and go traffic. I'm talking about heavy flowing traffic. So if you're looking around, let's say the time of day that the children let out, you could be frustrated. It's one street, they have 3 schools on it, and you're talking about kids running across the street, riding their bikes across the street, parents weaving in and out, trying to get to the pickup zone, and then you have 15-mile-an-hour driving speeds. Like, it can get kind of hectic, but it's not that type of traffic where you feel like you're gonna be late to work and you're gonna be waiting for hour in traffic, but there will be a heavy flow of traffic. Number 2, HOAs. In Oakleaf, HOA full effect. Like, they're going to make sure that laws and bylaws are adhered to inside of this neighborhood. So if you're the type of person that wants to paint your house periwinkle, that's not going to happen. If you're the type of person that wants to build a automotive shop in front of your house, it's not going to happen. If you're the type of person that wants to build a huge water world type clubhouse in front of your house, it's not not going to happen. And trust me guys, we have seen it in Jacksonville. The one argument I always get is they're not going to tell me what to do. I always say this: if you like to maintain the value of your property and the standards in the neighborhood, HOA is where you need to be. For some people, that's not something they want, but if you're in Oakleaf, it's going to happen. Number 3, distance away from the beach. So we get a lot of calls, and I mean all across the country, and a lot of people say they want to be near the beach. Well, there is a 42-minute drive. So if you're looking to go to the beach every day, you're probably not going to want to be in Oakleaf. But I always ask customers this: how often will you go? They say once or twice a month. 42 minutes isn't bad, considering that majority of places you're going to go in the metro are going to take you 34 minutes. And you watch my videos, you know I say that all the time. For some reason, it always equates to about 34 minutes. And number 5, Oakleaf is split, right, between 2 counties. It's going to be Duval County and Slate County. So when you're purchasing a property out there, make sure your realtor knows the needs you have for, let's say, schools or where you want to be inside the neighborhood, because I've heard of people purchasing a house in Oakleaf believing it's zoned for one school zone and it's actually zoned for the other, and that could really make you mad. I would think so. But those are the 4 things I would love you guys to consider. I'm gonna put a couple other videos if you're looking for neighborhoods in Jacksonville right here, but there's something I'm gonna tell you in every part of this video. Here's our phone number right in here. Give us a call. We're the guys that pick up the phone, answer the text, answers the email. So if you're looking to buy, sell, relocate from the cold up north, or get away from the expensive west, we are here for you. But until next time, be great and choose excellence at everything you do.